Coming up, a Cass County Sheriff's deputy arrested on a charge of driving while intoxicated, how the department is responding. More information tonight about the suspects arrested in a SWAT raid at a home in Fargo. And a big change is brewing for Bison football games at the FargoDome. Hello and welcome to the Nightly Review. I'm Tom Tucker. We begin with a look at tonight's headlines, then a one-on-one conversation with one of the newest employees just hired by the City of West Fargo, whose responsibilities will include attracting new businesses to the growing city. But first tonight, the Cass County Sheriff's Office is conducting an internal investigation after a deputy was arrested on suspicion of driving while intoxicated. Deputy Savannah Grazer was arrested in Becker County over the weekend. Grazer began working for the Cass County Sheriff's Office in November and is currently a non-licensed roster correctional deputy. She has been placed on unpaid leave as the department conducts its review. Police have identified 4 people arrested during a SWAT raid in Fargo Tuesday morning. The Cass County Drug Task Force also took part in the crackdown at a home on 5th Street South near 10th Avenue South. The 4 people in custody are 33-year-old Moorhead resident Ronald Chasing Bear and Fargo residents 45-year-old Jennifer Fay, 41-year-old Holly Parisian, and 38-year-old Jeffrey Higdon. Officials say Higdon, Fay, and Parisian are facing various drug charges, and Chasing Bear is facing 2 counts of felony domestic assault in Clay County. The Fargo Police Department is notifying the public about a high-risk sex offender. 39-year-old Terrence Eaton is living at the Bison Inn at 3518 Interstate Boulevard in South Fargo. Eaton was convicted of corruption and solicitation of a minor in Ward County in 2020. His victim was a 17-year-old girl. Eaton is a lifetime registrant. Moorhead police arrested 2 people after receiving a report of suspicious activity happening at a storage facility on the city's north side early Tuesday morning. Police responded to North Star Storage after someone saw a van driving without lights on and a man going in and out of storage units. Officers monitored the suspicious activity and detained the suspects. Police say they found burglary tools and property belonging to other people inside the van. Police say locks were cut off at the doors of several storage units. 35-year-old Zachary Elstad and 42-year-old Jennifer Careau are now facing felony burglary charges. With growing numbers of overdose deaths and drug trafficking cases in Cass County, Sheriff Jesse Johnner is issuing a warning to people bringing drugs to the area.
We know that narcotics are being trafficked into our community, and we are going to work hard to find those who are responsible. One of the missions at the Cass County Sheriff's Office is to enhance community and public safety. We are going to enhance public safety by locating those who are coming into our county to commit these criminal acts.
Sheriff Johnner says so far in 2022, there have been 19 drug-related deaths in Cass County. Last year, there were 67 deaths in the county related to drug use. Plans to sell beer at Bison football games are advancing. The FargoDome Authority has voted to approve beer sales. The agreement has been sent back to the North Dakota State University Athletic Department. Both sides are expected to sign off on the revised lease agreement in the next several weeks. NDSU President David Cook says he supports the change. Senator Kevin Cramer says he's against legislation intended to boost the semiconductor industry in the United States. Cramer appeared on Fox Business's Kudlow earlier this week, saying the bill's approach to the issue is all wrong. The North Dakota Republican says regulations and taxes on the industry should be reduced rather than providing subsidies. The bill is set to pass the Senate later this week. It's backed by the White House and industry leaders. The University of Minnesota could soon begin human trials for the birth control pill for men developed at the school. Medical chemistry professor and department head Gunda George says trials in mice show the drug to be 99% effective at preventing pregnancy. George says the effects are 100% reversible within 4 to 6 weeks of discontinuing use. Your Choice Therapeutics has licensed the drug and is submitting a request to the FDA for phase 1 trials on men starting later this year. U.S. News and World Report is ranking the Mayo Clinic in Rochester as the top hospital in the country. The hospital was also named the best in the country for diabetes and endocrinology, gastroenterology and GI surgery, pulmonology and lung surgery, and urology. This is the 7th straight year the Mayo Clinic has topped the publication's rankings list. And South Dakota's first state-licensed medical marijuana dispensary opens today in Hartford. Co-owner of Unity Road, Adam Jorgensen, called the first day a soft opening. South Dakota voters approved the legalization of medical marijuana back in November of 2020. Well, we aim to make the Nightly Review a better way to get your news and information for the important things happening in the FM Metro. If you find that to be the case, please take a moment to subscribe and hit the bell button below. Another day of cooler temperatures and cloud cover over the Metro for some portions of the day. Will the heat be returning anytime soon? Meteorologist Justin Storm has a look at the forecast from the Skywatch Weather Center.
Thanks, Tom. As we head throughout the rest of this evening, there will be a slight chance for a couple pop-up isolated thunder showers across the area. After that, skies will clear out tonight, and we'll drop down to a low of 52 degrees. The breezy conditions from this afternoon will lighten up between around 5 and 15 out of the northwest. Beautiful weather for Thursday and Friday, however, mostly sunny to partly cloudy on both days. Lower 70s on Thursday, with temperatures reaching closer to 80 on Friday.
It could happen to you or someone you love. One moment, one diagnosis can change everything. Thankfully, there's a program that helps caring people uplift families through a crisis. Lend a Hand Up, raising financial help and hope through community benefits and online campaigns. A program that boosts generosity so gifts go further. Lend a Hand Up helps you help your neighbors. Learn more and give at lendahandup.org.
Welcome back to the Nightly Review. My guest for tonight's one-on-one conversation is Casey Sanders-Berglin. She's the new Economic Development Manager for the City of West Fargo. Her new responsibilities include advocating for businesses in the city, helping with business retention and expansion, and attracting new businesses to West Fargo. I first asked Sanders-Berglin about serving in the position for a city which is among the fastest growing in the state.
Yeah, it's an exciting time. We have so many wonderful things already going well for us for the city. Great school district. We have great team, a great team here at the city. We're a safe city. We have wonderful fire, police, all of those things. So we've got a lot of things going for us. So when we talk about economic development and businesses wanting to move into the area, we're also talking about people and placemaking. So really exciting time with the downtown community, the lights, all of those things. So looking forward to adding different businesses like retail, shops, looking for restaurants, places that people want to go and spend time not only with their family, but their friends.
Prior to her new position, Sanders-Berglin worked for the Fargo-Moorhead West Fargo Chamber of Commerce. I asked how that position prepared her for the new opportunity with West Fargo.
Yeah, absolutely. Wonderful time working with the team over at the Chamber. The crew there is like nothing else. My role, I worked in an engagement with our businesses, so really involved with from very small startup businesses all the way to corporations, and that's what I love. There's no day that's the same. So very fun getting to know the challenges, the frustrations, the things that are keeping businesses up at night. What does that look like? How can my new role now help with those things? But I think uniquely I'm positioned to help in the way of sometimes businesses don't know what all their resources are, and through the Chamber I was plugged into a lot of different resources and able to connect businesses to businesses, businesses to resources, vice versa. Sometimes it's people to people, and I think our community, being in the Midwest, we want to see others thrive, and when one ship rises, we all do. So that's what's really exciting about this.
With a lot of positive things happening now in the city of West Fargo, I asked Sanders-Berglin about what she saw as the biggest challenges facing the city.
Ooh, that's a great question. I think moving forward, just being very proactive. Oftentimes cities are very reactive based on inquiries or, it can be somewhat slow moving with all of the approvals that need to happen. I think one of our challenges is just to take a step forward and say that we're going to be very bold and strategic versus being reactive.
I'd like to thank Casey Sanders-Berglin, the new Economic Development Manager for the City of West Fargo, for joining me for tonight's one-on-one conversation. Her previous experience also includes serving in positions with the YMCA of Cass and Clay counties, and she served in Iraq as an enlisted soldier in the Minnesota National Guard.